Dell Technologies D-PST-OE-23 exam practice questions with explanations are available in the video for you to study. When configuring remote replication on a Dell PowerStore system, which key factors determine the appropriate recovery point objective, RPO, for business continuity? Select all that apply. A type of data being protected. B. Business tolerance for data loss during a disaster. C. Geographical separation of replication sites. D. Network bandwidth and latency between sites. The answer is Abed. A. Type of data being protected. Critical business data may require shorter RPOs to minimize data loss. B. Business tolerance for data loss during a disaster. This is the very definition of RPO. It's about how much data loss the business can accept. D. Network bandwidth and latency between sites. A slower connection may limit how frequently data can be replicated, impacting RPO. C. Geographical distance does not directly influence RPO unless it affects network performance. It's more relevant for recovery time objective, RTO, planning and disaster resilience. In Dell PowerStore, which minimum user role is required to create an account with permissions to block or disable other user accounts? A. VMware Administrator. B. Operator. C. Security Administrator. D. Storage Administrator. The answer is C. The Security Administrator role in PowerStore has the necessary privileges to manage security-related tasks, including creating user accounts and modifying or blocking them. Other roles, such as operator or storage administrator, have limited scopes focused on monitoring or storage operations and do not have authority over user account security settings. Which of the following are key advantages of using the built-in migration capabilities of Dell PowerStore? Select all that apply. A. Reduced application downtime during the migration process. B. Automatic encryption of all data during migration for enhanced security. C. Compatibility with multiple external storage platforms as migration sources. D. Fewer manual steps, reducing the likelihood of user error. The answer is ACD. A. Reduced application downtime. PowerStore migrations are designed to be seamless and non-disruptive, enabling minimal downtime. C. Compatibility with multiple storage sources. PowerStore supports migrations from a variety of third-party systems like VNX, Unity, and Extreme.io. D. Reduction in manual error. Built-in tools automate much of the migration workflow, lowering human error risk. B. Automatic encryption during migration is not a default feature of the migration process. While PowerStore supports encryption, it's not specifically tied to the migration feature. When preparing to install the import kit for PowerStore migration, which setup task must be completed during the configuration process? A. Assign the network interface used for management traffic. B. Set up host ISCSI initiator connectivity to the PowerStore system. C. Define the MPIO active, passive path and failover settings. D. Choose the RSA certificate key for securing the host data path via HTTPS. The answer is B. The import kit tool is used during PowerStore migrations to facilitate data transfer from source systems. A required step in the process is configuring ISCSI connectivity between the host initiator and the PowerStore target, enabling proper communication for the data migration to proceed. Other options listed involve different components but are not specifically part of import kit installation prerequisites. What is the main function of the migration feature in Dell PowerStore systems? A. Downgrade the system firmware to a previous version. B. Deliver real-time analytics and insights on storage usage. C. Import data seamlessly from supported external storage systems. D. Upgrade encryption mechanisms for stored data. The answer is C. The PowerStore migration feature is designed to help administrators easily and efficiently transfer data from external storage systems like VNX, Unity, or XtremeIO into PowerStore. It streamlines data movement with minimal disruption, which is essential during infrastructure upgrades or consolidation. The feature is not related to analytics, encryption upgrades, or OS downgrades. Which core capability is included in Dell PowerStore's file storage management functionality? A. Provides only block storage support. B. Converts file data to block data automatically. C. Supports file sharing via NFS and SMB protocols. D. Limited scalability that prevents exceeding petabyte capacity. The answer is C. PowerStore offers unified storage, meaning it supports both block and file storage. For file services, it natively supports NFS, Network File System, and SMB, Server Message Block, protocols, allowing integration with Linux, Unix and Windows environments. A is incorrect because PowerStore supports both file and block. B is not a real feature. D is false. PowerStore is highly scalable, including well into the petabyte range. In Dell PowerStore, what does a minor alert related to low available space typically indicate? A. The system predicts it will run out of space within 30 to 45 days. B. The system predicts it will run out of space within 15 to 28 days. C. The used capacity of the appliance has exceeded 85%. D. The used capacity of the appliance has exceeded 75%. The answer is B. A minor space alert in PowerStore is predictive, meaning it forecasts when the system might run out of space. A minor alert is triggered when the projected time to full capacity is between 15 and 28 days. This allows administrators time to take preventive actions such as expanding storage or deleting unnecessary data. A would correspond to an even less urgent warning. C and D refer to threshold-based alerts based on percentage used, but not time-based forecasting, which is what minor alerts are based on. Regarding VMware vVols on Dell PowerStore, which statement accurately describes how protection policies are applied? A. Protection policies are optional and can be assigned after vvolume creation. B. Each V-volume must have its own unique protection policy. C. Protection policies are applied at the data store level, affecting all V-vols within. D. Individual V-vols can be assigned specific protection policies to meet distinct recovery goals. The answer is D. In a VMware environment using PowerStore, V-vols, virtual volumes, allow fine-grained data management. Protection policies such as replication or snapshot frequency can be assigned at the individual V-volume level, enabling tailored data protection aligned with specific RPO/RTO requirements. This flexibility helps optimize storage and recovery options per virtual machine or application workload. For which of the following use cases is Dell PowerStore best suited? Select all that apply. A. Long-term archival storage. B. High-performance computing (HPC) workloads. C. Virtual desktop infrastructure (VDI) deployments. D. Media streaming applications. The answer is BCD. B. High-performance computing. PowerStore provides low latency and high throughput, suitable for HPC tasks. C. Virtual desktop infrastructure. PowerStore's scalable and efficient storage is ideal for handling VDI workloads. D. Media streaming. Its performance and file storage capabilities support media delivery environments. A. Long-term archival storage is typically better suited for cost-optimized, high-capacity solutions like tape or cloud cold storage, not PowerStore's high-performance platform. During a PowerStore migration, which step is essential to ensure a successful and reliable data transfer? A. Disabling all security features on the source storage. B. Verifying the integrity of data after migration completion. C. Relying solely on third-party tools for migrating data. D. Prioritizing the user interface design over functionality. The answer is B. After migrating data to PowerStore, verifying data integrity is a critical step to confirm that all data was transferred accurately and without corruption. This ensures business continuity and trust in the migration process. A is risky and generally unnecessary. C is incorrect because PowerStore provides its own migration tools, though third-party tools may sometimes be used as supplements. D is irrelevant to the migration process.